Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving into something truly fascinating from Hindu cosmology, a place called Brahmapuri. And let me tell you, it holds a mind-bending secret about the very nature of time itself.
So, let me ask you this. What if waiting for a song to end cost you everything? Imagine you're just waiting for a few minutes for a musical piece to finish. But when you step back outside, millions of years have passed. Everyone you ever knew is gone. Your entire world, just dust. Sounds like something straight out of science fiction, right? Well, this exact idea is at the very heart of an incredibly ancient story.
Our story kicks off way back in the Satyaloka, also known as the primordial age of truth. We're going to follow a king on a quest so ambitious, it would take him not just beyond the borders of his world, but beyond the very limits of his own time.
So meet King Kakudmi. He's a great ruler, and he has this wonderful daughter, Rewati. Like any good father, he wants the absolute best for her, which means finding the perfect husband. The only problem, he just can't find anyone on earth who is worthy of her. So he decides to go straight to the top, to seek advice from the highest possible authority.
And their destination was, well, no ordinary place. They set out on a journey to Brahmapuri, the celestial home of the creator god, Brahma. This wasn't just a trip to another kingdom. This was a journey to the very source of the cosmos itself.
So when they finally get there, they find Brahma is a little busy. He's completely captivated, listening to a beautiful musical performance. And what do you do in that situation? You can't exactly tap the creator of the universe on the shoulder. So the king did the only polite thing he could think of. He decided to wait.
And so they did. King Kakudmi and his daughter, Rewati, just stood there patiently, listening to the music until it was over. For them, it really felt like a short, pleasant wait. You know, about the length of a concert. No big deal.
After getting Brahma's advice, they headed back home to Earth, probably expecting to pick up right where they left off. But the world they returned to was completely alien. Civilizations had risen and fallen, entire epochs had flashed by. Their kingdom, their people, their entire era, it was all gone. Just a footnote in history. And this is where the sheer scale of that time difference really hits home. What felt like a short wait of just under 20 minutes for them in Brahmapuri, well, that was equivalent to 27 Chatur Yugas passing on Earth. Now, a Chatur Yuga is a complete cosmic cycle of 4 ages, so we're talking about more than 116 million years gone by. Their short wait for a song to end had cost them their entire world. So what is this place where time acts so strangely? Let's take a closer look at Brahmapuri itself and figure out where it fits in the grand cosmic order. You see, Hindu cosmology describes the universe as being layered. Think of it like a cosmic skyscraper. Right at the very top, in the penthouse suite, you have Brahmapuri, the home of the creator. Below that is Satyaloka, a realm for highly evolved ascetic souls. And then way down are the 7 worlds, which is where our reality exists. So this puts Brahmapuri at the absolute pinnacle of everything, a realm that plays by a totally different set of rules. The most important thing to understand here is that Brahmapuri is considered the highest plane of existence. It's not just another location. You can think of it as the source code of the universe. It's the dimension where all other realities are born. But Brahmapuri is more than just a place in the cosmos. It also plays a really critical role in the spiritual journey of a soul. Because Brahmapuri exists outside of our normal spacetime, it's also seen as a destination for the soul. According to the ancient texts, when a soul reaches this realm, it achieves ultimate knowledge. For some highly evolved souls, this is the final stop, and here they face a choice: merge back into the creator Brahma, or continue to exist in a state of ultimate truth. To go any higher, to other realms, would require even more spiritual evolution. So let's connect this all back to King Kakudmi's mind-bending trip. Because what happened to him wasn't just a one-off magical event. It's a fundamental property of this realm. Get this, the Puranas, the ancient texts, they actually give us a conversion rate. 1 single second passing in Brahmapuri is equal to 100,000 years passing here on Earth. Just let that number sink in. 1 celestial second is longer than all of our recorded human history. And this concept helps explain how the ancient sages, or rishis, were said to live for these unbelievably long lifespans. It wasn't that they were just living for thousands of human years. Their lives were connected to these higher, slower-moving planes of time. And the texts even give us specific examples. Take a look. The sage Loma Rishi was just 15 years old in Brahma's time, but that's equivalent to thousands of cosmic cycles on Earth. And then there's Markandeya Rishi, who lived for 7 of Brahma's generations, which comes out to over 60 billion Earth years. That makes him older than our planet itself. It's just staggering.
And here is the final, stunning connection. This ancient concept, this idea that time runs at different speeds in different places depending on cosmic forces, is precisely what modern physics describes. We call it time dilation, and it's a core principle of Einstein's theory of relativity.
So, what's the big takeaway here? What does it mean when this ancient wisdom converges so perfectly with modern science? What does this incredible story really teach us?
The story of King Kakudmi isn't just a fairy tale. It's a vehicle for an incredibly profound concept that time is not absolute. It's a powerful reminder that our ancestors were exploring the deepest questions of the universe, and they did it through these powerful, unforgettable stories.
And that, of course, leaves us with a fascinating question. If the concept of time dilation was woven into a story thousands of years ago, what other modern ideas are lying dormant in ancient texts, just waiting for us to rediscover them? What other secrets of the universe are hiding in plain sight?